Hey there everybody, Jack Hawthorne here, CEO over at Keller Williams Heritage in San Antonio, Texas. And one of the things I get asked the most is how am I investing during the recession? Now, one of the things that I like to tell people is that I do spread my investments out between real estate, stocks, and crypto. Today's video is specifically on stocks. The number one stock that I invest in, especially in times like this, is going to be a stock with ticker symbol VOO. That's a Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Now, the reason I really like this stock is because it's a broad range that mirrors the entire S&P 500, which actually makes up about 80% of the trading volume of the entire stock market. The reason that's so important to me is because betting on the biggest and best 500 companies in the entire US stock market is like betting on the US economy. Now, I know a lot of people feel a lot of different ways about that, but I genuinely don't think the US economy is going down anytime soon as far as like going to zero. I think we are moving into a recession. We're probably going to have a bit of a bear market for a while. So for me, this is actually a great buying opportunity for a stock that I believe is going to continue trending up over time. When you look at VOO historically, you'll see that it averages 10 to 12% returns per year. Now that means that over the last 20 or 30 years, every year it's gone up about 10 to 12%. For the sake of calculating where we're gonna be and how it's gonna grow, I like to be a little more conservative at 10% instead of 12%. And remember that when you look at these averages, it does include years like this year where it is currently down 17% because the entire stock market is down. So let's go through an example on what it looks like if you were to invest VOO at a rate of about $5,000 per year. That comes out to about $416 a month. Now what that means is that over the course of 10 years, you'll have invested $50,000, at which point this stock would be worth about $80,638. If you invested for 20 years, you would have put in $100,000. The amount would have been $288,715. If you'd put in 30 years, you put in $150,000, the value of the stock would be $828,413. And if you invested for 40 years, you would have invested a total of $200,000, and the value of your stock portfolio in VOO would be $2,228,249. So to be honest, we've all been a little bit jaded on some of our returns. A lot of people have only invested over the last decade or so when it's been just like this perpetual bull market going up, which has been awesome, but it's also pretty unsustainable. We also invest in things like crypto that can 1,000x overnight, and real estate, which has been going up in double-digit appreciation numbers for the last several years, with rents also going up in correlation with inflation, which means values have gone up, rents has gone up, crypto's gone up, stocks have gone up, basically everything except the value of your dollar has gone up. And so this is going to be a different type of environment than you're used to. Now, a really important aspect to take into mind is that I'm pretty sure the market is going to continue to go down for a little while. So I do something called dollar cost averaging, where I make a weekly buy, which lets me scratch that investing itch. I don't do the full lump sum. If I've got $1,000 to invest, I might do $250 every Monday at 10 a.m. I'm dollar cost averaging into the stock, and I'm buying it on the way down. What that allows me to do is, instead of trying to time the market, I know that since I believe the stock is going to trend up, I'm not really that concerned. So I'm averaging my cost for where I buy it so that my return just gets that much better as it starts going back up when we hit another bull run. So I fundamentally believe that the United States stock market is going to go back up. It has for as long as it's been around. I have no reason to believe this time will be any different. Yes, we have recessions. Yes, we have recoveries. Our bull markets typically last far longer than our bear markets. And so I believe that I'm getting a great discount on a really good stock. And let's be honest, I'm not good enough to time the market. We always say that timing the market is not as good as time in the market. I'm never going to get the top. I'm never going to get the bottom. I'm going to dollar cost average in on the way in, and I may take some profits on the way out, but generally this is a long-term hold for me. Let me know if you found this video helpful, and if there's any other stocks or crypto or real estate deals that you'd like for me to talk about, or how I go through evaluating whether I'm going to invest in an asset, especially during a recession. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and productive week.